Hey, you tourists. It's your boy Domination. This is back in the basic again. The all place, all place, all place, all place, all place, all place, all place. Go get it. Oh, place go get it. Oh, the place go get it. Oh, the place. Oh, the place. Oh, the place go get it. It's right back in the basic. Chuck of the deuces how we do it. Texas baby man. Back and do this. No this. No this. No this. No this. Real man rise up. Fake man rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Practical bar preacher and preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is play fire against fire. Every other group play fire against fire. Whites, Latinos, Asian, Middle East, Native American. Every other group play fire against fire but us. At each other, but not everybody else. And the reason why I want to speak about this, man, because fire is that element. Fire represents your anger, your bitter, your frustration, your rage. It's come from terror. It comes from all that. Fire is that element. Because I'm going to tell you something. Now, you got to be careful how you use fire. You have to be in control, but instead of out of control out of the fire. Because once you out of control of that fire, your ass is going to get burned. Trust me. People got to control their anger. But I think people have the right to fight back if they feel like somebody harmed them and do them wrong. And that goes to our people. Ever since this Trayvon Martin stuff went down. And I'm telling you something, we're going to pay for this whole stop snitching shit because look what's happening. Now the police ain't doing their, we ain't let the police doing their job. I never forget when I went to Big T Bazaar, I saw this whole stop snitching. I just shook my head because that was a stupid idea to thinking about. Because the streets ain't going to look out for the people. How they going to look out and plans they not going to put a better community, a better to help out and stuff like that. Because when you sell that poison to your people, you add it up to the problem. Some folks don't care and they need to be dealt with. And they know what I'm talking about just as much as the crooked governments, crooked politicians, presidents, even dirty cops. A person can't kill a cop. A cop can kill a cop because police can't stand cop killers. They can't stand it. And I was watching Harvey Superboy, and they were saying a lot of crimes that's going on did not seem like just gangbang kill each other. They said police is be killing folks, killing kids out there, and police got mad. And I watched Harvey Superboy when he was talking about it was going on in Chicago. Come on. We all know there's some bad cops out there. There's some good cops out there trying to keep the criminals off the streets. But there are bad cops keep the criminals in the streets. For they can benefit and they can to be part of after this round and make a scene the editor and read the edit and re-involvement of this and the certain element of the organization of a crime. But this is nothing new. We ain't gonna never play fire against fire. As black community, we ain't gonna do it because we the most forgiving people on this earth. We always say, God this, God that. Oh, God is gonna get us through. We the only group doing this. We the only group. We the most religious people on the earth. If we can take that God with us and we can bring that fight out the fire with God with us and fight with the enemy of God, there's no problem. That's why people need to look at that movie called Original Gangster. Old people got tired of it, and they fight against gangsters. Look, I'm not saying go out there and do somebody harm to someone. That's not what I'm saying, and I'm not condoning of violence. But I am saying, take action. Take what's left of your community and make it the best for your community because nobody shouldn't have to deal with their own suffocation in their own community. You shouldn't have to be afraid to walk in your own neighborhood. You shouldn't have to be afraid to go out anywhere. You can go anywhere as much as you want. I don't care if it's a dangerous territory. They can't kill all of us. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am sick and tired of hearing mothers crying, fathers crying, and all this other stuff. We need to start taking action, taking right guns onto the streets. We better do more than marching, and we better learn how to box, karate, martial arts, whatever. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to play fire against fire because nobody wants to get arrested. Nobody wants to get locked up. I understand nobody wants to end up in the grave. But I'm going to tell you something, man. You know, fighting been going on ever since the war out of heavens. Everybody knows this. Since Brutus to Caesar, to Moses to Ramesses, since David and Goliath. It's been going on for a long time. It's been going on for years. Have you noticed that they never mention Malcolm X, but they always mention Martin Luther King? If they can mention Martin Luther King, why they ain't going to mention Malcolm X? I'll tell you why. Because Malcolm was all about fighting back. They say he promoted hatred in some ways, but you got to understand where hatred is coming from. Now, don't get me wrong. People have just as much as have the right to be angry, get frustrated. You know, it should have never happened because I think people need to be bare armed. People need to start protect themselves out there. The ones that doing evil, but the ones that doing evil, doing harm to people, those are ones that need to be doing harm. The ones that's evil, because they sit up there and we let motherfuckers get away with it, and we don't do anything about it. And I don't like violence. Be honest with you, I don't. But sometimes you have to go there. And that's the reality. That's the truth. You have to go there sometimes, because if somebody's going to hurt you, you're going to hurt them. It's going to be you and him who's going to live. It's because I understand some people, especially good folks, they look at that, what's that going to solve? I understand that. But other people don't think like that. You think bad people ever going to listen to good folks? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They got too much hate in their heart. Only way it's going to happen if they still got good in them. That's the only way. And they'll change and we'll make peace together between good and evil. But until then, they better get ready, because we need to start playing fire. Ever since it can happen to Trayvon Martin, it can happen to anybody. Because I know I ain't gonna let that happen to me. If I had to fight off the police, the government, the gangsters, everybody, even a war or social criminal, whatever. Because it don't make no sense. We the only group of people don't want to play fire against fire. We don't want to do it. We don't want to do it because it feels like it's evil. It feels like something and something bad. You mean tell me if a woman been raped so many times and you don't think she's going to fight back? She's going to fight back because she's going to get tired of it. And you mean to tell me if some guy been step on his shoes for no damn reason and got some mud on it, chances are he going to do something. All this walk away, leave it alone. Only way you're going to do it when they do the same way. That's the only way. But what's the point of me walking away? And as soon as I walk away, I'm going to get smacked in the left and then get smacked to the right. Right and left. And get smacked in the left, right and left, back and right and left. You get tired of that. You get tired of, I understand that you just want to mind your own business. And that's true. But you're going to get fucked with. As long as you got something that you can hold your stand, not hold your ground, fuck that, but hold your stand and stand and plant and stand on your left 2 feet on the ground. People ain't gonna mess with you, because I'm telling you something, man. It's gonna have to be you or them. Because I'm telling you right now, a lot of people got that mindset. God was if so is the God is a God. If so is the devil is a killer, so is God. Because people can have the same thing. Because who getting suffer every day? Good people. And I know what I'm talking about. They get used every day because we still hoping they're going to accept us and they're going to love us. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Only way it's going to happen is their prepossession. If they want to be accepted by you, they're going to love you and going to accept you. If they know they feel that they're doing this wrong, if they want to stop. But this stuff is not going to stop. This fire going to keep burning and burning, and somebody pull the water in the bucket and put the fire out. That's the only way to stop fire. But fire against fire, you got to some of the fire got to knock each other out, or one is going to stand, or one ain't going to stand. Somebody, because Bruce Lee, I look up to this guy. Bruce Lee always said that fighting is about expression. It's not about hurt the people, kill the evil. It's not about that. It's making peace with your enemy, and make it. It's all about making peace with your enemy, and collaborate your rabbi. That's what violence should be about. And a lot of people forgot to teach that way. They forgot about it because they think that My mother always telling me, and my father, especially my father, tell me that if you go out there and knock somebody out. Real talk. If somebody hurt you, you hurt them. Somebody kill you, you kill them. You have to go there sometimes. And also, my mother always tell me you better knock the fire from him. My mother always tell this to me ever since I was young. Because this world can be evil sometimes. It can. When you go out there in the world, people can be ignorant. People can be racist, self-served, selfish, ignorant, bigotry, and promoted hatred. Don't care about others. They care about themselves and not even anybody. Unless they some heartless ass, cut shaped, heartless ass bastards. That's what they are. They don't care. They can't change. The only way they can change themselves. But they make tired excuses because I'm going to hurt them before they hurt me. Because if they kill me, I'm killing them. Real talk. You got to play fire against fire. If you can't do that, you ain't going to never survive out here in the world. And that's all I got to say about that. Fire against fire. And sooner or later you're gonna win. Then you have the water and the air and the earth. But be careful how you hold that fire and receive to throw the fire and throw it in the flame. As long as you keep the steaming down. You can't keep the steaming down, it's gonna be burning up. You're gonna burn yourself up. So hold down that fire and take it a lot of easily. And keeping everything cool and cool for yourself. And that's all I got to say. And hopefully we'll win to this time. Because I get tired of hearing the news about dead kids. Teenagers, mothers, fathers, brothers and sisters, every people different race. White people fending themselves. Latinos fend themselves. Asian fend themselves. Native Americans fend themselves. All the other race of people, but when the black community going to defend themselves? Because if you would think if there was no much problems in Chicago, they would have dealt with these guys on the street a long time ago. Everything would remain safe, and it'd be a main miracle. They'll get back right their community. But I don't think it will never be. It will never going to stop. When the women going to stand up for themselves? When the men going to do that? And especially the kids. I understand some kids, but they have to defend themselves also because there are people out there. They like to see this exception unreceptive. They want to see everything stay the same. They don't want to see nothing change. Do you think they actually care to want to see something better? Can you imagine if there was no evil in this world? That there is no drug dealers, there were no people shooting down, there's no people that everything is go happy and loving and happy. People cry together, laugh, and all that joy. I'm telling you, they don't want that to happen because why you think they doing the things they do? Because they're not happy. They miserable. And they expect you to be miserable. I'm not going to be miserable. I'm going to be happy. You have to learn to love yourself. If you can't love yourself, how you going to expect everybody else going to love you? Because I ain't going to because hate is not the way, deception's of the way. Love is the only way, deception to bring everybody together. Because I'm going to tell you right now, pass this information to everybody because I want people out there to defend themselves. I really do, especially my folks, because we getting fucked over all the time. And I'm sick of it, especially black men. Because if they get Trayvon Martin, I ain't gonna let them get me or my nieces and nephews and them. Because black men got to defend themselves. We have to because they're going to kill all of us if we don't do something. Then we got to deal with our own. Then we deal with other people. You got white brothers, a lot of them step with us. But at the same time, there are other people step against us, and we got to deal with them. And I'm telling you something, it's sad. And women got to do the same thing too. It's time to fight back and take that chance and take anything a chance and take everything to make a change and make a real change and make everything happen. All right? All right. And that's all I got to say about that. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic Chunk of the Deuces. How we do it, Texas, baby. Until next time. All right? All right. Peace, and I'm out.